Ben is just 17 and another white Muslim. I'm intrigued by this young hometown convert. Maybe he will help me understand Richard's conversion.
We did the usual teenage stuff, like drinking every weekend and trying out different drugs. And one time I woke up and I just thought, I had a big hangover and I just thought, there's got to be a bit more to life than drinking every weekend. I said, it doesn't make sense just to do everything right now and then go to sleep forever. I said, surely there's got to be a bit more to life than just doing that. Okay, well, this is the Weymouth Masjid. Not very well known at the minute, but inshallah, God willing, it will be one day. And I started looking on YouTube videos about how people converted to Islam and how they become really nice people. And I said, that's the person I want to become. I don't want to become someone who drinks all the time and just does drugs, and I don't want to end my life like that. Bear in mind, it's only a small, simple masjid, so, it ain't got big minarets or anything, but, it's a little kitchen.
I instantly like Ben. He seems very open and well-intentioned.
You probably know Saladin is an Islamist.
Yeah.
Is that along the same sort of thinking that you're coming into?
It depends on what perspective you look at things, really. I've seen people where they've gone a bit too angry at society, and I've some people that haven't got angry enough. I was a musician before, yeah.
And what sort of music?
Extreme death metal.
Really?
Yeah, my hair was down here.
You look just like your dad. And you got your piercings there as well.
12 piercings.
I'm back in Weymouth at Ben's house. It's an opportunity to meet his mum, Maggie, and find out how she's coping with her son's new religion.
When I was on holiday, he told me he'd converted. And he waited till I was on holiday to do it because he didn't think I'd approve.
How did you feel about it?
I was anxious and I was curious, mostly because of the views of Islam, what people's perception is. But actually, me and his dad, I've always said, you choose what religion you want. And so he has.
So what sort of job are you looking to do?
Well, I'm trying to hopefully get to do an apprenticeship because you kind of earn and you learn at the same time, but I've got quite bad GCSEs anyway, so nothing's really working out the way that I wanted to, but...
Ben discovered Islam at just 17. The fact he used to be a metalhead makes him even more likeable. But I want Maggie to know more about my stepbrother and what he stands for.
He is one of these extremists, kind of more fundamental views.
Yeah.
So do I.
You have the same views as...
Well, yeah, definitely.
The fundamental views.
Yeah, I think you have to when you come to Islam.
But the idea that you would be prepared to die for Islam, that's quite a clear-cut, fundamental thing.
Wow. I mean, I know you were passionate, but I didn't think that...
I'll say we are going to die, but you live through that because you want it that much.
When you say it, it feels like you're prepared to wire yourself up, and
No.
that's, that's what came into my mind, and hence I was speechless.
What I mean is, for example, if you've got a patch of land that's being attacked, you're willing to fight for it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Same thing.
That is scary. It's scary for me. But we all have our routes, our roads to take, and Ben's chosen this one. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Follow him.
I'm touched by Maggie's faith in her son.
Embarrassing mum.
It's Ben's first trip to London to stay with the brothers.
Embarrassment over.
My family lost Rich to Salahuddin. I hope the same thing doesn't happen to Maggie. Ben is about to star in his very own YouTube video.
Say I'm from Weymouth, I'm 17 and whatnot, and then just say my life before Islam, I was fairly misguided. I used to go out with my friends to do such and such.
Rich has transformed his living room into a makeshift recording studio, so white converts can reveal their journeys to fundamental Islam.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Hassan, I'm 17 from Weymouth.
It's only a convert story, but there's something quite unnerving about the combination of the flag and the music.
How's your life been since you've been Muslim?
My life since I've been Muslim has changed dramatically, but only for the better. I've had to give away all my friends, and I've lost all my friends now because I've told them I don't want to drink and I don't want to smoke and I don't want to listen to all the music and all that.
But I'm curious to know whether he was truly convinced by the Islamists.
I don't know, some of the brothers kind of explained a bit more detail. You can kind of see where they're coming from.
In some people's eyes, you would be more extreme.
Depends what you mean by extreme.
So much has changed, so much has happened. I don't know where we're going to be this time next year. I really don't. I just know I can't sleep. I don't sleep. Your mind's ticking all the time, you know.
What goes through your mind most often?
Well, the usual. Has he been brainwashed? Is Ben going to do this? Is he going to do that? My heart tells me he hasn't. I know that he wouldn't do anything stupid. I know that he wouldn't do anything stupid.
They killed the prophets that were sent to them with the truth. Without any truth, they would kill them for it without any rights.
You've got a new laptop?
Yeah, I've got a new toy. No, I keep all my lectures and stuff on. Also, like, this is my mum's, so I can't keep any extremist lectures on it.
Maggie arrives. The Dow stall is in full swing as she finally gets to meet Richard.
This is your mum, yeah?
Yes.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
At last.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about you.
Hello. All right.
How you doing? You okay?
I'll take one of your leaflets.
Yeah, have a read,
Yeah.
inshallah.
Oh, a bit scary for me.
Oh, okay, yeah, I understand. Yeah, even for my family, and obviously I'm a lot older, I'm about 10 years older.
Yeah.
Obviously they find it a bit, you could say extreme or whatever, but if you look at Jesus, he came telling people, you know, there's a hellfire or there's a paradise. That's kind of part and parcel of being a religious person, really. So, but he's very good, mashallah. Yeah, he's a very good lad.
The encounter's incredibly brief. I take the opportunity to hear her concerns about the flag burning.
I was horrified, and I think he got drawn into it, and I'm hoping that he's pulled himself back out of it, and it is not what he wants.
But yet he's spending the time with the people who absolutely think that's the right thing to do.
Yeah, I know, and it's a gamble. Hopefully going to come away from that side of things and carry on the way that he believed, which is, you know, he can preach about his beliefs, but without having to demonstrate in such a violent way.
Ben's invited me around for a chat. I wonder if he's had a change of heart.
When you want to get a sound judgment of something, you've got to know all areas of it. You can't just side with one group. At the end of the day, we're Muslims, we want to bring the Muslims together, we want to invite people to Islam. Don't look into what one group says, what this group says. Look at Islam with an open heart from the way in which no one says it. That's how I did it.
Ben's words seem incredibly wise. I hope that he will continue to find his own path and to think for himself. I reckon Maggie is right to have so much faith in her son.